We vote A for Donald Trump. A. We vote. Chance for Trump supporter. Were you not told? Were you not warned? Were you not informed? We hate it when you come online and make us look as if we never advise you. Welcome back. I'll go ahead and roll out the clips I have for you guys and I'll be back with commentaries. Credit belongs to the original creators of this video and this video is for educational purposes alone. I stand a chance to be corrected. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Let's go and laugh at some Asians, Americans, Trump supporters. Guys, let's go there.
Well, I'm a legal immigrant. I came here right away. It took me 6.5 years to become citizen. My brother waited in China for 13 years come here. It is a slap in the face to all the legal immigrants who are still waiting in line all over the world with American sponsors. Some of them have been waiting for over 10 years. What kind of message do we want to send to the world? If you follow the law, we're going to punish you. And if you come here illegally, we'll give you quick pass to citizenship. I support deport all the illegal aliens who committed crime immediately.
Under President Trump administration, we used to have the most secure border under President Trump administration. And the world has no war under President Trump administration. Only President Trump has enough love for our children to make education good again. Only President Trump has enough love for our business owner and working class to make economy strong again. Only President Trump has enough love for our Americans to make our border safe again. And only President Trump has enough love for this country to make America great again.
Trump has been deporting hundreds of Asian people to Panama and Costa Rica, and everything about this is sus. We don't know why Trump is targeting so many Asian immigrants, including children.
This message is for any Asian MAGA out there. We're next.
Do you guys remember this lady? Well, I'm trying not to laugh. This is her now.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
They voted for Donald Trump. Donald Trump deport. You heard that right, guys. Janet Correa, the famous Trump singing lady, has had her husband detained by ICE. And not only that, but he got put on expedited removal. They want him out of the U.S. They don't want him. But of course, we've been telling them this all along. They don't want you, bro. Also, do you remember the time I went viral because I told people to call ICE on Latinos for Trump and the family members of Latinos for Trump? It looks like it's happening, and I couldn't be happier. You reap what you sow, and I stand by what I say. But anyways, play silly games, get silly prizes. Let me know what you guys think.
Has been deporting hundreds of Asian people to Panama and Costa Rica, and everything about this is sus. We don't know why Trump is targeting so many Asian immigrants, including children. We don't know if he'll continue sending vulnerable immigrants to random countries instead of letting them stay here while applying for asylum as required by US and international law. And we don't know what's next for the people already deported or if they'll be kept safe. Trump's team is clearly trying to hide their dirty work. The little information we do have is from journalists who've secretly made contact with some of the immigrants as they're being silenced and held against their will. The 135 people sent to Costa Rica weren't even told what country they were being sent to until after they arrived. Half of them are children who were forced to travel by plane and bus for over 10 hours without enough sleep or food. In Panama, authorities trapped hundreds of immigrants in a hotel and took away their phones and documents. They only have two ways out: either get sent back to the dangerous situations they fled or be sent to a camp by the jungle where conditions are brutal, legal help is non-existent, and communication is severely restricted. Trump's team is out here claiming that the people deported to Central America don't fear returning to their home countries, but that's a lie. Journalists have found that many came to America to flee violence, abuse, or persecution, and they're terrified to go back. Dropping vulnerable immigrants in a random country with no access to their passports, a lawyer, and a safe environment is beyond cruel. Instead of respecting basic human rights and giving people the chance to apply for asylum here, Trump is putting them in even greater danger with no clear way out. We need to do everything we can to make sure these immigrants get the help they need, and we need to put an end to these deportations now. It all starts with demanding transparency. Use our form to tell your representatives to demand answers from Trump.
Understand it. You know what no one's talking about are the Asians voting for Trump. And there are a lot of Asians voting for Trump, which is so weird to me because while he was president, after COVID hit, he said all this racist stuff in connecting Asians to COVID. He called it, I'm not even going to say what he said because it's so racist, but his language caused a rise in hate crimes against Asians, like violent hate crimes. Yet a majority of Asian people are still voting for him, and I do not understand that.
Message is for any Asian MAGA out there. We're next. I want to remind you that we are closer to the undocumented immigrants that are being deported right now than we are to them. We have more in common to the undocumented immigrants than we do to them. You remember how quickly MAGA turned on us during COVID, and it didn't matter if you were Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Filipinos. To them, we were just chinks responsible for the China flu. It is foolish and frankly embarrassing that you think just because you wear the red hat that you're going to be spared when your time comes. This country is never going to be pure enough or white enough, and they are never going to accept you the way that you accept them. They have forgotten that they too have immigrants' blood in them, but let us not forget the crazy, difficult journey our parents, grandparents, great-grandparents took to get here, to escape their country for a chance of a better life. This is not it. Everybody deserves.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Donald Trump has the power to make America great again. Donald Trump has the power to make our border safe again. Donald Trump has the power to make the Asian community great again. How far? Your husband also move to your location. Because, you know, people do things without thinking of the repercussion until when that particular thing hits them hard, they will now understand that, I wish I didn't do this. I will vote for Donald Trump. Make America great again. He is really making America great again by clearing the trash Asian community that do not belong to American. I'm not even sad about this, right? Let's continue this video and I'll be back with commentaries. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Is Donald Trump really trying to send undocumented Filipinos to Libya? So here's the deal. The Trump administration was floating the idea of sending undocumented migrants from Asian nations like Filipinos, maybe Laos, Vietnam, to Libya, to deport them to Libya, not their home country, but to Libya. Immediately, human rights groups started begging the Trump administration not to send these migrants to Libya because Libya has a horrible track record, apparently, of how it treats its migrants, from detention centers that people call hellholes to torture. And it didn't take long for the courts to respond, blocking the Trump administration from deporting Asian nationals to Libya, really all migrants. When things like this happen, I always like to see how people voted. So I went to My Asian Voice, which is a data research service for Asian Americans. They broke it down by subgroups. You can see it right here. Over half of each subgroup did vote for Kamala Harris. The numbers are down from President Joe Biden in 2020, but you can see it here. More than half went for Kamala Harris. So therefore, basically, they didn't vote for them.
I want to discuss how Asian Americans voted in last night's election because that was extremely unexpected. 56% of Asian Americans voted for Kamala as opposed to 63% who voted for Biden from 4 years ago. This is honestly quite underperformance because she's half Asian, so I figure more Asians would vote for her, but I guess that's not the case. There's also a large percentage of people that voted third party, so I guess all of those national polls before the race were useless.
Why Chinese Americans support Trump? All right, so the reason is the Democrat administration, Biden administration, lead this country towards socialism and eventually towards communist dictatorship. We came from China. We know this is the way. This is not like people here don't understand what is a communist is. We know communist is, what communist is. That's why we support Trump.
This is really interesting because I'm also Chinese American myself. So
You haven't lived in China, I guess.
I did. I grew up in China.
Oh, when?
I grew up in China till I was 17. I'm from Shanghai. But
Shanghai.
yeah, I don't want to talk about my opinions because I'm a journalist. So I just want to hear more about your opinions. As immigrants, a lot of people might say that Trump is anti-immigrants or
Trump is not anti-immigrant. It's just against illegal immigrant. It must be lawfully, orderly. That's how the immigrant should be.
Really be your own people.
This is a testament that God is good. This is a testament that God is showing out himself to the people that think that the only person that can make America great again is Donald. Welcome back. Did you watch all of that clip? A lot of people are not even sad for these people because, yes, you voted for it. That is why I said in the first place, were you not told? Were you not informed? Did we not tell you that this is actually going to happen? Did we not tell you that, be careful, this fire you want to light will burn you? Did we not tell you that, be careful, don't bite the finger that feeds you, no matter how dark the person is, no matter how the color is, no matter how the situation is? Did we not inform you that do not just look at the present, look at the future? But a lot of them were so adamant. They were paying deaf ears. You know why? Because they think that at the end of the day, after supporting this man, he's going to come out for Asian community. He's going to make them great again. He's going to do this for them. And he started with them. Donald Trump has never lied to anybody. If there is one thing I love Donald about, is the fact that he has been sincere during his campaign. This is what I would do, and this is what he's doing. Now, what is he doing? He's trying to build more ICE agents, their houses where they can actually stay and be able to work efficiently so that this deportation can still be good. And it is sweet that it has not only started with Asian community, it will still going to end with Asian community. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's only Asian communities that are going to get deported. But they're supported. They come out with their full chest. Now they are crying. You see their videos online every single day. Oh, I voted for Trump. My father is getting deported. You were legal enough. Did you ask yourself if your husband is legal, your cousin is legal, your nephew, even your brother, to your own mother? Did you ask yourself if they are legal before you go around to shout, I will vote for Donald Trump? Donald Trump is the only one that can make America great again. He's the only one that can do this in America. He's the only one that can change border. He's the only one that can bring life. He's the only one that can bring soul. He's the only one. As it stands now, your master is facing a lot of things. So I don't know what the fate of the Asian community will be. But am I happy? Yes. Am I excited? Oh, yes. Why not? Do you know why? You were told. You voted. You asked for it, and it was being delivered to your table. So what do you want me to do? I should cry for what you actually use your hand to put out there? It is sad that some persons that didn't actually vote for this are going through a lot with these said Asian people. That is why now, if you check now, they are very quiet in the social media space. Asians are very quiet. Unlike when they were doing their campaigns and the rest of that, you see them coming out loud, hitting out their chests. I'm an Asian American. I'm going to vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. I will do this. Now they are quiet. If you even keep asking the question, why is Asian community not saying anything again? What is happening? They're no fit talk. They can't say anything. They can't say a word. And that's so sad. It is sad that you think that food is going to come to your table, but instead of eating food, you're eating crumbs. Comments like this video, drop me your comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. Educational purpose only. That's where this video is meant for. I stand a chance to be corrected. Feel free to correct me in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Every videos and clips used in today's episode, credit belongs to the original owners of this video. I'll see you guys in my next episode. Bye guys, I love you. I will vote for Donald Trump. You will vote for Donald Trump.